Hello everybody. Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. If you're new to the channel, my name's Bubs. You can call me Bubbles. I play video games, I like to talk a lot, and I really like memes. Welcome to the channel, and welcome to this playthrough. Where we left off was I wrote a poem to see if I could swoon a lady, multiple ladies, with this poem. And now we are going to read this poem to the rest of the girls. I don't know what the poem wrote. It was a bunch of garbled mess when I did the game. And we're just gonna leave it like that. But yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right in. We've already read it to Yuri. So all we have is Sayori, Netsuke, and Monika. I am purposely making Monika go last to see if that does something to the gameplay. Because like I said in my last video, yes, this is a blind playthrough, but I have some concept of what the game is about. So there'll be like things here and there that I'll do to see if it'll affect the game or not. But yeah, so let's just go down the list and we'll talk to Sayori next. This is a good poem, Bubs. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. What? Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Bubs. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Oh, thank God. I was struggling with Yuri because she wrote hers in script or cursive, whatever the hell you want to call it, and I was not having a good time. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trust me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Not doing that. This is so much fun. Monika's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. To Netsuke, what are they called? Tsundres? I don't really like Tsundres. They're kind of annoying as a trope in like anime and manga. It's like, ugh, I hate you, but not really. What? That's so dumb. That's my personal preference. Yay, we get to be... You gonna say something? Bubs, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're so proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Oh, she said, uh-oh. Painful to think about? Yeah. But What is it? Shut up or get... What is it? Shut up or put up? Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Fine. Well, sorry. Oh, fuck. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. You literally don't know me. Eagles can fly. Yeah, that's pretty dumb. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Yeah, girl, you're right. This poem is bad. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Girl, what? Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Netsuke is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yes, officer. This scene right here. On to Monika. Hi, Bubs. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. I'm not doing that. Don't worry, Bubs. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. Great jobs, Bubs. Jobs. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. Oh, blah! It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. He said, I'm gonna work my wage. That's not fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Okay, so I did do a good job. I did pick Yuri. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel. What? I thought I was going to say feeling. Or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Wait! Who was talking? Wait, was Bubs? Shit, I think I was talking. Fuck. I hate this. I hate that they don't have a stand-in character for the MC because I never know who's talking because I'm an idiot and I don't read. So if that was supposed to be me, my bad. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A nosy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late, my retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Okay. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Ugh. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Oh, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. You're in a literature club, girl. It's called constructive criticism. Get over it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Bubs did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Damn, she said, shut the fuck up. She said, girl, I don't care. Thanks for your message. Don't call again. And Bubs liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Uh-oh. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh, what is this music? That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Bubs appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Ha! And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh! She said, Natsuki, here girl, you dropped this. Ah! Look at the mirror, ho. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Bubs started showing up. Oh my gosh, she's saying that she's stuffing her bra? I can't attest to that because I did not look at her in the first episode like that. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! They said, shut up, Monika! I don't like fighting, guys! Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. I've been here the whole time. Bubs! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Bubs. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Bubs? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Help me, Sayori! Okay, let me break it down for y'all, okay? They're both right in their own sense. Like, writing can be meaningful whether it's... This music is so goofy. The writing can be meaningful whether you use big-ass words and you make the reader think, or if you use simple-ass words and the reader just reads it, that's it. They're both right, but I fucking hate Natsuki. So, F her logic. I think she's a bitch, and she's annoying, and she's a first year or whatever she probably is. And you know what? I just want to see her crash and burn. So, I'm gonna say Yuri. Because, fuck you, Natsuki. Hate you, girl. Don't call back. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri, you're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Ugh! Natsuki clenches her fist. What's she gonna do? What's she gonna do? She ain't gonna do jack. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped, at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. I don't. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sorry, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki? She didn't really need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright? No? What? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. What the fuck is... Ah! No, Yuri! How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? She literally claimed that you stuff your bra, so I'm just saying. You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Bubs. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, What thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm gonna go make some tea. Ah, good idea. Make it up for more than one person, okay? What the fuck? Why do you say it like that? Yeah. Why did he say it like that? Why didn't he say, oh, can I have a cup too, please? Thanks. Not, make sure you make enough for two. I don't know. That felt rude. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? Fantastic. It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Bubs, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. Yeah. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nodded myself with newfound determination. Bubs! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Not doing that. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? Between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people.
I told you not to touch it!
You don't why does everyone think you instantly hate them? What's going on, Sade? You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Bubs, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? What? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay! Yeah. Let's do this. I have to write another poem. No! Oh, guys, the same thing. Alright. Misery. No! Give me her! I want her! No! I want Yuri, damn it! Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh! Why? Someone come get me, please. Thank you! I don't remember what words she liked. Okay, she liked disaster. After every extraordinary... No! Oh my god. Tears, unstable, infinite, alone. Let's do an unstable. Oh my god. Uncanny, unrestrained, anime, treasure, unending. Let's do unending. Yeah! Broken, existence, incapable, climax, nightgown, love. Oh thank god. Starscape, pain, special, infallible. Yeah, let's go. Lipstick, melancholy, shiny. I thought that said hoop. Boop, hopeless. Yeah. Papa. Atone, graveyard dance. No, atone. Yeah! Anxiety, fear, determination, defeat, vertigo. Girl, I have that. I'm pretty sure. No! Damn it. Nibble. I don't even know what that means. Shame, sewer slide. Swimsuit, marshmallow, giggle, heartbeat, pout, disoriented. Or quieted. No! Variance, charm, peace, breathe, strawberry. Frightening. Okay, thank God. Waterfall, tragedy. No, give me her. Dazzle, sticky. Sticky. I'm gonna throw my fucking mouse. Forgive, agonizing. Yeah, finish on her. I don't know what the separation was, like how many I got for Sayori, unfortunately, and how much I got for Yuri. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've got a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Bubs. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you. Oh my God. I'm just still not used to you being in the club. That's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No, thanks. Huh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that? All of a sudden? No reason, really. I just want to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins follow. She was gonna use me for a free meal.
She belongs to the streets.
I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So, either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Bubs to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Damn, she said, girl. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That! Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Why is she giving me them eyes? Where's that Rizz song? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Oh! I'm not doing that. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution! Good lord. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Nope. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Girl, you just ate. Ugh. Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Ugh, where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Girl, don't look at me. Keep your eyes over there. Don't look at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. Girl, stop looking at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Bubs. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow finished her entire cookie. It can't be that fucking big. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey, Yuri. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Oh! She went on without me. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Oh, a Brita filter. She got that Brita on her. That Brita? That Brita. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, let's fucking go! Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Oh, whoops. Huh? Yuri's gonna make some tea, so... I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monika. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. Why is it your fucking business? Get out of my business! That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Oh, she a hater. She got her hater shades on. That's... Monika... Oh! Hey, yo! Yo! Yuri said, girl! I'm gonna need you to take a lesson from Natsuki and shut the fuck up! Monika, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Bubs in club's activities? Oh. My mouth gaped. No, literally. She said, shut up! I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Bubs. She said, I got my mans. I'll take your man. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Girl, Yuri, what was that? Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. She said, girl, I fucked up. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. Because I would have been irritated too. So what if it's a one-person job? I want to bring him. I want him to help me. What the fuck that got to do with you? Better get out of my business, ho. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monika to judge people like that. Bubs. How come even when I do something bad, it wasn't even that bad? These girls are treating like anytime they speak out of line, quote unquote, they are literally killing somebody. Like, girl, calm down. You're being nice to me. It's giving Netflix writing. Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. I mean, he's right. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Bow chicka bow wow. Bow chicka bow wow. Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. We're gonna schmooch? Bubs, I really like being friends with you. Kill me. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. Kill me, he's crying in the club.
I know you're holding back because...
I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway. Yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Bubs, do you like oolong tea? Oh, yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Apparently in Japan, making tea is like a very serious thing, so I understand what that's coming from. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed, I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Good for her! Good for you! Good for you, Glen Coco! It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Yuri's very cute. I like her a lot. The writing is just really weird for these characters every now and then. But she's super cute. I love her. We are Yuri stans. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Bubs. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Bubs, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? The floor, girl? The nasty ass floor. Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. She said I'm carrying these big bitties everywhere. My big bitties are hurting my back, girl. My back is breaking. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Fair. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because her bosoms! What I say? Fun fact for all the people that don't understand how big boobs work. Big boobs equal a lot of weight on your front end, which makes you hunch and it hurts your back. Nah, but for real. If you have a big chest, like big boobs, your back is gonna, you're gonna have back pain. It's just a sad fact of life. Your posture, right? He said, girl. Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Where'd he get chocolate from? I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with tea. I don't know, is that true? I don't drink tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. Bow chicka bow wow. I can't see too well. Oh, why should you do that motion, girl? Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. Got them shoulders. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less abrasive. Oh no, abrasive. When she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. What? I guess because he's holding with one hand and then, I don't know. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. What? How big is this teacup? Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Am I gonna feed her? I don't want to do that. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Aw, this is cute. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. What's that fucking... I'm gonna play it. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Nasty ass fingers. Have you washed your hands? Have you washed your hands, sir? That does not look okay. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Oh, that's so cute. She's so pretty. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Bubs? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, girl. Right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. What are you doing? I didn't tell you to stop. That's basically what she did. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. Did you wash your hands? Yes or no? You got on this floor somehow. And you probably touched the floor, and that's gross. But this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. Oh. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. Oh. I raise my arm. I'm not doing that. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. Are they gonna give her the chocolate again? But it's different this time. It's more sexual. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Oh! The music just stopped. Oh. She put on her hater shades again, and she said, that's enough. Okay, everyone. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Bubs, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Alright. So we're actually going to end it here because I've learned my lesson. These poems take a little bit. Okay? These poems take a little bit. So I'm actually going to end it right here. Girl, I don't know what is going on in this game. I thought it would hit the action a lot faster, but maybe it won't do it till later. I don't know. But anyway, Yuri is best girl. I love her so much. She's very cute. She's a little annoying in some of the things that she says and does, but what person isn't? Whatever. Obviously, Monika has some issues that she doesn't want to talk about, and it's like, okay, girl, it's giving you to go see a therapist. You need to go get checked out. But whatever. Bubs is less annoying in this episode. He's saying smarter things, and he's not being as much of a weird simp. He's still a simp, but he's not like, oh, super weird simp at the moment. Watch me eat my words next episode. But anyway, I would like to thank you all for watching this video and for tuning in to my second episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. I hope to see you guys next week for the next episode. I'll see you next time. This is Bubs, signing out.